Great rising. We have no food in the house, so we are heading to a restaurant.
And we gotta check out today.
We are checking out. Plan was to fully clean the house ourselves, but because...
And film that for you guys.
And film the whole thing, like doing a super deep clean. But we have a family emergency, so we are trying to get packed up here and go down to our families and make sure everybody's okay and just be there if they need anything. So that is what we're doing today. We're cleaning up quickly, and then our cleaner is amazing, and she said she can swoop in and help, and she'll get paid when she wasn't planning on getting paid for tomorrow. So stoked for that for her. So we're gonna go to La Copine right now. We are driving
To grab some lunch. I don't think we've ever taken you guys to La Copine before.
or at least it's been a very long time, because the last time we went was with your parents.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, yeah, it's been a while. It's been a long time.
Since before we bought our house.
Yeah.
We tried to go one time, and it was so busy that we were like, this is ridiculous. Everyone from LA is here. We have to go. This is not.
So
We're locals now. We're hoping there won't be very many people there. Come with us.
Driving on a dirt road as a guy, it's just fun. You gotta swerve the wheel a little bit, you know, and like
Have a good time.
feel your car kind of slide a little bit, and like on the edge of like danger, you know. It's like some would say it's like close to the highway, to the danger zone, but never actually fully committing.
Oh my God. And then skidding out.
Skr, skr. This is how you have to clean windows when there's giant cactus in front of them, because we can't reach them and they are filthy. How do you dry it?
Well, I got this one a little too wet. I gotta get the other one. Okay.
Super exciting things, but in the cowboy tub, I need to sweep this out because there's a lot of sand in here from people using it, which is great, but this has seen its last day stopper. It's still fine, but it just doesn't look that new and nice. So we got a new one for people to use, and there's a pull chain on this one. So that's something that most people don't talk about, is like, I know my dad's always told me about it, like owning a house is like constant work, and like things are consistently falling apart. So that's one thing that you just like need to prepare yourself for, is that like things are constantly like needing replaced, just like little bathtub stoppers and stupid things that you would never think of, and if you don't, they'll fall apart, and your guests will notice that. So one of the things we've been meaning to do for a while is add better security to our windows. And while this is not the best security system in the world, the old trusty dowel rod in the windowsill method is what we shall do here, because these ones that came with the house, they don't stay up anymore. So we were using these small ones for a while, but these did not work very well. As you can see, they split. So we got a new thick boy, so I got to measure it and cut them so I can add this. So I'm just gonna measure this real quick. Security, look at that. So this one still works, this little guy, but it's like, I don't know, I don't trust it. So I'd rather have two. Just, no one's getting in. Good. I'll check it.
Oh, that's faulty, yeah.
These in. Now, I mean, these lock too, but
double the fun.
Yeah. There we go. Just restock. Oh my gosh. Smell this.
Oh.
These are our compostable organic coffee pods for our Keurig. We have just restocking that, restocking our soaps that we use. Have we ever showed people the soaps that we use?
I think it's been a while.
So we give them these individually wrapped so that people have their own fresh every time they come, and our cleaner can just throw them in the welcome basket. It's got bath soap and shampoo and conditioner.
They're super cost effective. They're not what we would want, like, you know, bougie wise.
Well, like for our personal selves, we use more like natural and not as much like, I don't know if you would call it chemical, but like these are just like travel shampoos that you get at a hotel.
Yeah.
And we'd probably want to do higher end stuff, but it's not on the budget right now.
Yeah. So if you forget something, it's like, here's some soap to wash your butt. But if not, you can always run to the store. But at least it's here.
Or your hair.
So we got a bunch of new stuff for our cleaner. Somebody left some Aquafinas. We do not drink that. We got some Clorox wipes to restock. We don't love using Clorox wipes, but if there's anything that needs it, if she feels she can use them, she rarely uses these that we know of because this is the first time we've got them in a really long time. But we keep them on hand just in case.
Okay, so we just finished filming all the stuff and putting Pestie all around the house. I think that takes care of all those summer bugs we've been having. Now it's time to pack up and get out of here. Time to hit the road. We did what we came here to do, so that's a bonus.
Plan was to leave 55 minutes ago.
But we had to film.
We had to film an ad, which is very exciting.
Yeah, we're grateful. So we had to film that for Pestie, and we needed to do it for the house. So
Yes, thank
our guests
God.
didn't have any bugs. It's been a rough summer with bugs.
Yeah, and I kept delaying reaching out to Pestie, and
Did they paint that fire hydrant? It's more yellow.
it does look more yellow. So I kept delaying reaching out to Pestie because we've worked with them in the past, and it's been great. They honestly, you're supposed to use it every 3 months, and we didn't, and it lasted for a very long time, way more than 3 months. So we decided to reach out again, and we got to work with them, which is awesome, and it actually works for our house.
And we love the product, so it's a win-win.
We're going down to the OC because we have family that we need to go visit.
So it's the day after we posted our video about our miscarriage. It was technically a missed miscarriage, but just going through all the comments and like trying to respond to you guys, but just wanted to say like thank you so much for the overwhelming like support and love that you guys have shown to us. I mean, it's truly unthinkable that what started out as just like, hey, we should film this thing, to like sharing this part of life with thousands of people on the internet. Just really grateful, and I know Kristen is too. She's not here right now, but I just felt like I wanted to let you guys know how grateful we are for you guys. And it's also crazy to hear how many of you have also gone through something similar, and I don't know why we don't talk about it more, but there's probably a reason for it, because it hurts a lot, and it hurts when you're going through it and everything. And I also just wanted to say thank you for watching because like our main goal with this channel is to document the experience of what it's like. I know that we've shared a lot of like, you know, tips and tricks videos and things that click really well on YouTube, but ultimately that's not who we are. We're not out here to sell you a course. We're not trying to be gurus. We're just documenting what life is like owning an Airbnb and trying to figure out how to survive in this world where everything is so expensive. And I know a lot of you guys out there are feeling it too, but the point of our channel is to document our experience and hopefully it helps someone out there. So just wanted to say thank you, because your guys' love and support and messages has really helped us. And there's been some comments that we've received that we're going to look into from things that people have shared and how we can overcome this. A moment of gratitude for you guys and for you being here. And you know, I always say this, but we do have a lot more coming on this channel. Like there's so many things happening in our lives and so many things that we want to do and we want to film. But yeah, just wanted to remind you guys that like we're here to make it feel like you're not crazy when you're going through some of these Airbnb things. Like we're going through them too, and we learn so much from you guys. So I'm gonna go back to responding to some of these comments, and there's a lot of them, but hopefully I can get to all of you guys.
The last half of September, we kind of laid low. We got an opportunity to go to Disneyland, so we went because we just needed a little bit of magic, and we had decided to take things naturally this time with this miscarriage, so things were moving slow and we were depressed. We went out to a arcade on like a Wednesday night just to make us happy, and we weren't going out to the house, and we were just hanging out at home a lot and not filming, so this is what we did.
So you gotta walk me through everything that just happened.
Basically, about an hour ago, 2 hours ago, we got a request for Friday night. We are booked Saturday night this weekend.
This is the realities of being an Airbnb host. This is what it's like.
Tonight, it's Thursday night. We got a requested booking for Friday night, which is tomorrow. So very last minute, this is Airbnb for you. But honestly, a lot of our stuff has been booking way far in advance lately, which has been awesome, and crossing fingers it stays that way, except for tonight. And we text our cleaner before we accepted the inquiry and said, hey, can you clean? And she was like, I can't. My Saturday is just too crazy. So we were like, well, we're the backup cleaners and we aren't planning on going out there. So we had to decline and say, you know, we don't have our backup cleaner, which is ourselves, and told them that very honestly. We were like, we can't go and neither can our cleaner, so we can't do that. It's a same day flip.
And the person was super understanding.
Yeah, they were so nice. And so that happened, and Airbnb sent me a message because before you decline someone, you have to say that the place is unavailable or give a reason as to why you have to decline. So I said the house is unavailable, so Airbnb messaged me and said, okay, we're going to mark this off as blocked off since it's unavailable. Apparently, they don't automatically do that, even though they literally sent me an email and said they would, or sent me a text and said they would. So 2 hours have gone by. We just got instantly booked for tomorrow night, and we're not available to clean. So now we have to make ourselves available to clean because we have not set up a backup cleaner. This is our fault. And we told the people checking in on Saturday, since we assumed it blocked itself off, that they could have an earlier check-in of 2 p.m. So not only are we unavailable, we now have to become available and get there at 11 a.m. and bust our asses to get it done. When Michael and I clean, it's usually a deep clean, you guys. So we're gonna have to get it done before the 2 p.m. check-in. Meanwhile, we will have Finn with us, and we're going through a miscarriage. So it's a lot. This is a lot, and you can clearly see I've been crying, but this is so rare. So that is the light, the silver lining, is that this is a very rare, if not ever, an occurrence for us. I'm not stressed at all. Cleaning crew is packed up and ready to go.
So Today we are going to take you on this journey of us having to clean the house.
Not having a backup cleaner.
Yeah, we
should have one.
And today you're gonna see what it's like to be the cleaner as well.
A very hands-on Airbnb host.
Yeah. So
Finn's with us.
it is 8:30. We are going to aim to get there right at 11, but you know, we'll respectfully hover down the road until the guests leave. And
we have an early check-in, so we gotta get moving. First impressions. Looks good, smells good. ACs are off. Let's take a gander. Things are down here, great. Oh, we had both beds laid in, which is not usually the case. Oh, interesting. To have brought another light in here. Okay, interesting. Always interesting to see how people leave the house. Oven looks fine. Kitchen looks good. No dishes, which is nice. They did say they left pasta in here. Let's make sure this is locked. Amazing. There's something up here.
I'm gonna do a quick round the backyard, make sure everything's okay that we put in last time, and then I'm gonna come in here and we are going to get to, I mean, you've already got to.
Bust it.
Yes.
Go get him, Tiger.
Everything looks like
Decent.
good though, there's nothing like wrong.
Well, there's a big red stain on the comforter.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's gross. It's gross.
There's good news and bad news. In the backyard,
Yeah.
everything looks good, except
What?
Palos Verde tree
Really?
is not gonna make it out.
No.
It's dead.
Are you kidding?
Like I touch it and it's like dry, but I'm like it's been getting watered,
Oh, wow.
so I don't know.
Isn't that telling?
But we don't really have time to deal with it right now. But
Bummer.
yeah,
We have 2 hours. Let's go.
yeah. All right. So yeah, the Palos Verde tree is dead. Before we leave, I'll take video for you. I don't know if it's dead or if, you know, I don't know. But we can't really worry about that right now. I gotta get Finn situated with his food and water and get to work. So a thing that makes this clean extra stressful is that when the guest booked it before, we didn't have anybody and we didn't think anybody was gonna book, so we told them they could check in at 2. Sorry, I'm trying to do 2 things at once. We told them they could check in at 2, so we only have 2 hours to get this house cleaned. So that's why we're a little bit frazzled right now, but we'll get it done. There's nothing more satisfying than vacuuming and hearing like little pebbles, little rocks, and you're like, yes, I'm doing something. You know, it makes you just feel, you know, like you're doing something. Accomplished, yes. Bar room is done. On to the kitchen. So our guest messaged us and they said that they made pasta last night but didn't eat it.
Oh my
and they left it in the fridge. Now, should I eat it is the question. Do I trust our guests that they made bomb pasta?
Also, come here.
Also?
I'm gonna show you this fun stain, but
Yeah.
I'm spraying washing it. I'm also gonna put a little bit of pet stain
I also
remover on
can't
it.
tell if it's coffee here. So lots of laundry.
Okay, let's go. Sorry.
Okay.
Talk about the food.
But yeah, so Should I eat the food?
Switching
Comment.
gears.
We have about an hour to clean. If I'm hungry in a little bit, maybe I'll give it a taste. Who knows? Let me know in the comments below if you would eat the food. They literally messaged us and said, we feel so bad that we couldn't eat it, and like, it's really good food. So like, please tell your cleaner to eat it. So, do I eat it or not?
I feel like we should eat it.
I feel like I should eat it, but is that gross? This is how guests, they just kind of like throw the records away, so I gotta fix this real quick. All right, so we got both bedrooms done. Bathroom is done. Kitchen is done. Bar room is done. This room is done and ready to go. Besides, once we're all done with everything else, we then roller brush the couch and vacuum the couch because this little dude just has to be comfortable the whole time. Yeah, so we got here at 11. It's a little past 1 right now. We did more of a deeper clean.
But our plan was to leave here around 1:30, and I think we're on time.
I think we're on time, yeah. Sounds good. So
2.5 hours?
handy dandy cleaners. Yeah.
Okay, Finn. I'm on Finn duty. This is usually Dad's duty. But he wanted me to come see the tree. It's still alive. This piece might not be. Oh, no, it's still alive. I saw that on Secret Garden. Did anyone ever watch that movie? When she was like, oh, it's not dead, it's still alive. And she like scratched at the center of it and it was still green inside. I always do that when I'm checking if a plant's dead now or not. Like, yes, it is breaking off, but there's still hope. There's still green. So I feel like it could become something. Looks like the other plants are doing great. They're clearly getting watered enough. This guy, maybe not so much. After everything we've been through, and the one thing that we were like, we're gonna plant this and watch it thrive, it's like dying. Feels like a little symbolic in a not so good way. I need to go talk to Michael. This is sad. Up. Come on. Why is that wood black? I don't think it's been black before. Now I'm just looking at everything. I'm wondering what the heck's going on. Is everything okay? I mean, these guys look like they're good. They're pretty well established. This one's already got a little guy coming out. Huh. That's crazy. It's such a nice day. It was like warm getting the house ready for the next guest, but It's so beautiful. This time of year here is just gorgeous. Like, look at the clouds coming in. I love fall in the high desert because it actually feels like fall. In California, we don't really have that kind of weather. It's kind of evergreen year round. So it's just always nice to be up here during the fall.
All right. The last thing we do, spray. It's all natural. It smells like the trees outside, so it's not too overwhelming, and it's not like any chemicals or anything that anybody would be allergic to because it's just one of the plants outside. Just so that when people come in, they're like, oh, it smells lovely, you know? And it's made by a local here. And then I always do just one quick walk through the bedrooms, make sure the doors are locked, make sure everything's good, put everything away, and we are out of here.
So Michael's changing out the batteries on the lock, which we do how often? Once every couple months?
It's every 2 months.
Yeah.
Just
to be safe.
yeah, to be safe.
Cool. We finished with like 13 minutes to spare. We gave them an early check-in before we had someone book last night, so we didn't want to go back on our word, you know? We got it done. You guys know, if you've watched for a while, that we don't like using Roundup or anything like that on the property, so we get weeds. They're not weeds, it's just like wild grass, desert grass, right? We just did this like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
We just cleared these out.
Yeah.
And we come here 2 weeks after it rains, and this is what's happening.
Yeah. The whole desert. Look at.
The whole thing. I mean, it's beautiful. It's green. We've never had this since the last 2 years we've been here.
Yeah.
But damn.
Yeah. All right, so we are out of here. Our guest should be here in like 10 minutes.
1:49. They're checking in at 2.
Yes. I think we did good.
Yeah.
Right? All the trash is away.
Yep.
Everything's good? All
Yeah,
right.
I think that we crushed it.
Let's do it. Now the question is, are we gonna have to go back tomorrow?
Yeah.
I need to calibrate the washer.
Charge our cameras for outside. There's just some things we missed.
I need to clean the AC vents.
We need to figure out why our Palo Verde tree is dying.
Yeah, I need to do some research tonight on that.
We might have to come back. Till then, we're gonna go hang out with Finn's Mimi, Michael's mom. Go back to our old stomping grounds, if you will.
Yeah. Yeah, so, I mean, if you've been watching us for a while now, you know that we very rarely do this, like come and clean ourselves now, because our cleaners are so good. But the only reason I was like, let's do it, is because September and August are historically like the lowest income months for us, and we just made an extra $100. So it was worth it, I think.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah. It's good. It's good to see like where it's good to do a flip. I was thinking this midway through, but a lot of it's time lapse, so I didn't really talk to you guys, but it's nice to see when there's like a stain on the pillowcase or on the sheets and I'm like, oh no, we need to replace that and things like that. It's good to do those quick flips when there's a lot of laundry piled up and we don't have much laundry to use. So then I can see what we have, and if it's bad, it's gotta go. So yeah. I don't know, it's just really good to
taking inventory.
Take inventory, like for sure.
Yeah.
But thanks for coming with us. We're gonna go hang out with Michael's mom, Finn's Mimi. Yep. And my arm is gonna rest because this camera's very heavy.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.